Good morning, race fans. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is upon us once again for the third year running, and for some reason a lot of people across the grid have decided that this is gonna be the race where they bring out their most audacious liveries. So as always, I'm here to do my due diligence and do some VCARB glazing. I mean, do a design review of these bad boys. So buckle up because we have a lot to cover today. But before we get into the actual liveries, let's start with a little amuse-bouche. Ferrari's new merch drop. The merch itself is whatever, honestly. Very run-of-the-mill, not really anything inherently wrong with it. But what I love about it is their audacity to be dropping merch right now, considering everything going on at Ferrari right now. Hey, wouldn't you say that the drivers look especially quiet in these pictures? Like, their mouths completely closed. They look so serious and professional. It's almost like they don't talk a lot. And you know, maybe you could even say that they're very focused on their driving. Also, when they first announced this merch drop, they had captions like special edition for a special milestone, which was like something to do with Puma or something, but obviously all the comments were a gold mine. Special milestone for giving their drivers depression and being incompetent for the last 2 decades. The milestone of Verstappen having more points than both Ferrari drivers. The milestone of the heaviest fall off in a team since McLaren. By the way, their entire social media since Brazil has basically just been hashtag Elkan out, 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 hashtag Elkan out. To be honest, I don't really know what they expected, but as always, they did that to themselves. The merch is an easy 6 out of 10, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because the memes are top tier. For our first livery, we have the one and only Williams, who are bringing us this night mode, quote-unquote, livery, and it's pretty friggin' cool in my opinion. It's a really creative design. I think it's gonna look very nice in the Vegas lights, and it adds to Williams's great run of form with liveries lately. The only thing that ruins it for me is that the whole thing is to promote some AI product. So in that aspect, it basically puts it in the same category as that fuck-ass chrome livery that McLaren did a while ago. I don't know, I just don't like that teams are promoting that many AI products in general. But design-wise, it does. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Go Williams. Next we have Alpine, who have a special livery, I think. Like, they're telling us it's special, but is the special in the room with us? Basically, the only difference is that they've added pink to the side pods, which is probably what they should have done for the whole year. TBH. Commit to being the pink team, you cowards. How many times do I have to ask you this? I will say though, bonus points for the roulette wheel situation. Very cute. 4 out of 10. Nice, but not special enough. Let's step away from liveries for a second again, because I would be remiss if I did not talk about the Hello Kitty X F1 Academy collection. From the creators of White Cartoon Dog in a Car comes White Cartoon Cat in a Car. I don't think I've been able to find all the products that they're selling because they're supposed to be like exclusive for Vegas Grand Prix attendees. So I could only really find what they had on Amazon. But guys, I can't stress enough how obsessed I am with these. And I know that a lot of you are probably going, well, okay, so it's pink and girly, so of course you like it. And what's wrong with that? Do you have a problem with that? Have you considered that maybe not everything is marketed towards you? Yeah. Think about that. Anyway, you're missing out because these designs are sick. Like, are $300 a bit too much for a jacket? Probably. But they're making it very hard to say no though. I will admit I was a pretty big fan of Hello Kitty growing up, so this right now is falling in a very specific intersection of the Venn diagram for me. But I just think they're super cute, and I really want everyone who works at F1 Academy to know that. You're doing great, sweetie. Also, good luck to Dorian Pan and Maya Veg this weekend. May the best woman win, like RuPaul would say. Next up, we have Sauber Special Livery, which features a checkered flag pattern. I am personally interpreting it as their way to say goodbye to Kick Sauber and hello to Audi. And you know what? I don't hate it. And like, yeah, it's still green and black like all the previous ones basically, but I think it's a nice touch and a sweet farewell. And honestly, I don't know about y'all, but I'm personally very excited to say goodbye to gambling F1 team questionable streaming service Sauber. I mean, just based on this alone, The future is looking so much brighter already. But before we talk about our final livery, I want to very quickly look at some driver helmets. And disclaimer, maybe more have come out, but these are just the ones I've seen. Oscar Piastri did a helmet inspired by his early days in RC racing. Yeah, did you know that Oscar started his career with remote control racing? How about them apples? I think the inspiration is very cute, and also this photo is adorable. Look at this baby boy. Lewis Hamilton popped off, as per usual, with this glittery silver helmet that also looks kind of velvety to me. Super pretty, can't wait to see it in the Vegas lights. Lewis, my aesthetic king, I love you. I can't do a heart with one hand. This is tragic. We also have a new helmet for Lando Norris, who's celebrating his 150th race, and he basically said, Oh, y'all are still having vinyl stickers on your helmet. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm basically having an artist literally paint directly onto mine. This is crazy work. Like, it's not just painted, it's like fully like impasto on there. Also, they've added tiny Landos in different highlight moments of his career. Like, for example, his first win ever in Miami last year. Anyway, not the first time I say this, but Lando, do you really need to go this hard every single time? Like, this is just overkill at this point, I think. And finally, there's Esteban Ocon, who is just... protect this man at all costs, please. That's all I can say. For the third year in a row, Ocon is bringing us a Marvel-themed helmet. Nerd. I'm kidding, that is so mean. So this year he's doing a double-sided helmet with one side for Spider-Man and the other side for Venom. Honestly, I think this looks sick. My bigger question though is, how did he get the rights to this? Whatever. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And now, last but not least, your favorite team's favorite team, Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. And what, you ask, have they cooked for this Vegas Grand Prix? Well, they have cooked up a special updated version of their holographic livery. But is it good? No. It's great. I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful special livery in my life, perhaps. And in case you all are not seeing the vision, I need you all to watch the videos they've posted, because that holo effect, it's not a sticker, folks. Like, look at that. Look at the shine. Look at the wings. Look at the wheel spokes. So many parts of this car actually changed color. I could stare at this for hours. I just know it's gonna look bomb on track. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially reached peak, but also like, of course, it's VCARB. I don't know what you expected. They've literally never had a single bad livery ever. Okay, don't look at that. That's gonna be everything for our design review. I hope you agreed with everything that I said, because if you didn't, then you are automatically wrong, and I will not accept any criticism. Just kidding, obviously. Let me know in the comments what you thought of these liveries. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and maybe check out the channel if you are so inclined. And as always, stay tuned for my upcoming review of the Las Vegas Grand Prix, in which I will be dressing up as Elvis. Just kidding. Unless... It is finally daytime as I'm recording. No, I don't live in a state of perpetual darkness. I live in the US Northeast.